Hey folks, welcome to part 5 of the Super Mario Bros. 3 playthrough, and this time around I'm moving through World 5. How fitting, World 5, part 5, all that good stuff. Anyway, this World 5 is referred to as the sky, and you don't see any sky yet because I ain't got there just yet. Well, I guess you do in the background, but we'll see that sky stuff here in just a few levels. Right now we got to deal with the first part of that world. Got to deal with these chain chomps. Those chain chomps ain't gonna be no problem though. Neither are those knockoff Pac-Man, as I like to refer to them as. They wish they was Pac-Man. Anyways, 5-2 here, and I will admit, as far as World 5 goes, this is my least favorite level, mostly because of this section right here. I mostly just don't like it because it takes a minute to get through, and you're just falling and falling for a minute, but go ahead and get through here. And that's the first appearance of those enemies, which I do not recall what those enemies are called, but they are a pain. They are quite a pain to deal with. They mostly just throw those blue blocks back at you if you're not careful. They make more of a predominant appearance in World 6. But do I... oh yeah. I managed to get another star out of it, so that's good. Hang on just a second. I'll go through that warp pipe here in just a second. Ah, crap. I mean, I'm not saying oh crap because I got the Tanuki suit, but I lost a P-Wing there. Mostly because I maxed out the items, and it'll just keep switching out the last item for the latest item. But I mean, it's not a complete and total amount of chaos to deal with. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go back here and get this raccoon leaf again. Maybe not. And I want to point out that this is the first and only... ooh. This is the first and only appearance of the Karibo shoe, as it's referred to in this game. It's just a shoe that you hop around in. And I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. I wish it appeared in more levels, but this is the only one it really... I think it is, in fact, the only one it makes an appearance in. But it pretty much just allows you to bounce on any enemy and to just get them out of the way. Yeah, there it is. I knew there was an item in one of those blocks, but I couldn't remember if it was the middle block or one of those other ones. Ooh. Well, yeah, you see I go back. Yeah, you see what I'm doing is I'm trying to get rid of this shoe. Ooh. And there it is. Yeah, I was trying to get rid of that shoe because you can't run full speed at the cards at the end of each level. It's not like it mattered anyway because I didn't end up getting 3 stars. But oh well. Just take out these hammer bros. Yeah, pretty much just a star for a star. I used a star, I retrieved a star. And once again, I'll go ahead and burn another one of those stars. Stars and fire flowers are what I like to use the most in these situations. And I will, in fact, go over here to show this off again, of course. And then I will go ahead and get that fortress, even though I don't necessarily need to get the fortress here. Holy crap. Holy crap, Lois. I managed to get that 3 extra lives right there, so that's pretty cool. Probably would have benefited me to get another item before I went here, but I don't think it ends up being a major issue. Once again, gotta deal with those thwomps and the nuclear waffles. And hey, yeah, definitely get that leaf power up. There are certain spots like... Ooh. Yeah, there are certain spots where you just gotta be really careful for the thwomp enemies. It looks like here I gotta deal with the battle with Boom Boom without any power-ups. But once again, no problem, because if you manage to just time it right, no problem. And other than that end card over here, that'll pretty much cover it for this part. Okay, wait a minute. Not entirely. There's that drill looking thing on the end. It's basically another fortress, but without the Boom Boom battle. And this over here is what will transport you to the sky half of this world. Definitely want to get that power up. I do not waste a chance to get power ups. I try not to. Unless I've already got a certain power up, I'm not worried about it. Or, wait, I'm not worried about it if I don't have a certain power up. So definitely want to look out for those things again. Those are just tiny Goombas hiding in the blocks. Look out for those thwomps. And this is where the World 5 pretty much becomes the sky, as it's labeled. If I can get up there. But yeah, this is the sky half. And I will admit, I do like it well enough, but there are certain parts that are absolutely obnoxious. Mostly just the levels where you gotta deal with the stupid Lakidus. This one really isn't so bad, unless you don't know what you're doing, of course. And yeah, you can swim through those wavy things there. Good thing I managed to stop on that middle one. There's Lakitu. There he is. But he ain't gonna be a problem here. I got another one of those fancy star cards. I'm gonna go on to 5-5. Which this is another one in World 5 which isn't all too difficult. Some of them are worse than others in my opinion. But here we got another appearance of the Tanuki suit. I don't know how long I managed to keep it here because this was all pre-recorded, but see what, okay, yeah, it looks like I managed to take it to the next level. Take it to the next level successfully, unlike most of the relationships I've had. But I get another Tanuki suit out of it, and I got one more spot for one more item. But at this point, I'm not really so much worried about items. Ooh, that didn't go good. If only I managed to get the top half of it. Or the top part of it. Gotta deal with these stupid hammer bros again. And, uh-oh. How's this gonna go? Because it's not looking very good so far. Yeah, there it is. And I got another music box out of it. Which, I think I mentioned it in the previous part, but those music box items will just put the hammer bros to sleep on the map. And as you can see here, I'm just wasting all of them because I don't really need them. I just want to clear spots in my inventory. And we got auto-scrolling madness here in World 5. This one's a little bit tricky. You just gotta stay on those red turtles. I don't know what they're called, but they're not Koopas. I don't know what they're called specifically, but sometimes you just want to stay on them because they will continue to float upwards. And I mean, trying to get through here without them is kind of a mistake in some cases. Like most levels in Mario 3, this one's not very long to get through though. And if you manage to get past this section, you're in the clear. Which this section right here is just a stupid thing right there. Which are the... I don't remember the name of those. Those might be called fire chomps. Those could be called something else for all I know. Oh yeah. Once again rocking them 3 matching cards. And this time I'll go into the next level with 76 lives. Still got those music boxes playing, which I don't know how long those actually play through. I think they just play for a couple of levels and a couple of deaths. As, yeah, you can hear now they've stopped playing. Which, this here is what I would consider to be the last of the easier levels in World 5. Get out of the way of that damn Lakitu first. Follows me past the warp pipe, but it ain't no big deal because got another star card and that's the end of this level. And here we've got yet another fortress. And past this section right here, past this tricky jump you gotta make, there really isn't much to deal with. Although you definitely want to look out for these fireballs. You definitely want to look out for those. It shouldn't be any problem now because there's that star power up right there. This is going to cruise through here. Definitely knock that ghost out of the way. Which, interesting historical fact about the Boo. The Boo enemy is actually based off of one of the game developers' wives who was known as being mean when people turned their backs. Oh hey, video glitch ahoy. But all is well because we got the Boom Boom enemy here. And you just gotta bonk him 3 times and yeah. Once again, all is well. I want to point out, for those who've played the Game Boy Advance version of Super Mario 3, which is awkwardly named Super Mario Advance 4 Super Mario Bros. 3, since Mario 2 was released as Super Mario Advance, and this was Super Mario Advance 4, because the Game Boy Advance got a lot of Super Nintendo games that were repackaged as Game Boy Advance titles. This one probably has the most awkward name. Definitely smart enough to use an item here. Man, sometimes I wish I could talk without my voice cracking. Because, you know, that really sucks when it happens, but maybe it's just one of those things that'll continue to happen for a while throughout adulthood. I mean, I'm 25 and my voice still continues to crack pretty frequently like I'm still going through puberty, so I don't know. Ooh! Oh! Lakitus aren't a big deal here either. Of course, I would certainly hope they weren't. I wouldn't record this gameplay if I didn't feel like I could at least kind of make it through here. And this is where I get to show off the P-Wing for the first time. And since I really hadn't mentioned it a whole lot, the P-Wing is basically just a power-up that you can get to get unlimited flight in each level. And just cruise on through here. Now, you definitely want to use the P-Wing here, mostly just because of the pain that it is to get through this level without. I mean, yeah, it's just an auto-scroller that you gotta jump from platform to platform, but don't let it fool you. I really don't like those things, the fire chomps. Those things are quite annoying to deal with. Oh, that's pretty cool. I managed to get another extra 5 lives. Which is really not hard to do. What you want to make sure you're doing is getting a good running start when you go toward that card. Though sometimes it won't register as a star. But a good majority of the time, if you got that P meter at the bottom, where above the scoreboard, you should be alright. As long as you max out the P meter and run toward it. Airship numero 5. What does this airship have for me? What kind of shenanigans is it gonna throw at me this time? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, this is one of the more difficult airships. This one's kind of annoying to deal with, mostly just because of a specific section. And that'll be just here in a moment. What you want to make sure you do to at least try to avoid that section, if at all possible, is you want to get a good running start right about here. And you want to get a good jump, which it doesn't look like I managed to do. But all is well. Though it amazed me that I managed to get through this without dying once. Deal with another one of these Koopa kids here. I believe this one... Ooh! Yeah, I'll just skip right to the business. As this was my second death in the game, and this is Roy Koopa. Which I'm pretty sure is named after another celebrity, former rock musician Roy Orbison, who had giant glasses back in the day, and Roy Koopa has giant glasses, so it was named after him. That'll do it for World 5. I got 80 lives. All is going quite well so far, so good. And folks, I will see you for part numero 6. And I hope you'll continue to tune into this Fromark Plays show.